Hello everybody, it is Tsiraus, or Thesaurus, or whatever you want to call me. It's Tommy, and today we will be playing The Binding of Isaac, the Wrath of Lamb. It's going to be like something new that I do for every now and again, like maybe twice a week. This is going to be runs that I have. I'm not extremely good, but I'm pretty good. I've played this game a fair bit, but I recently restarted my save. The only character that I've unlocked is Large Marge, which you get from unlocking with 7 hearts. So, in case you didn't know that, now you do. The more you know. Anyway, we were in the basement 1, and this is a random number generated game. So, basically, you have chances of when you defeat an enemy to drop a coin, a bomb, a key, a heart, a spirit heart, etc, etc. Well, as you see, when we walk into the treasure room, we get treasure. So, and we got technology, which is a pretty good start. It gives you laser tears. They're not piercing laser tears, but yeah. And over here is a black tinted rock. Now, if you bust that open, you've got a opportunity, not 100%, but an opportunity to get an item. Like, just then I got a key, which was pretty much worth it. And you get this room layout, which is randomized as well, if you guys ever played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, sort of like that. But also there are secret rooms that are usually found, as you see, like this. You have to bomb a wall. And this is a fortune teller machine. And we got the push pin, which I'm not sure what it does. I think it's a passive upgrade. But yeah, you have passives, then like items, and then activatable items as well. And it's hard to explain. You'll get the gist as we're going. Runs can go for a long time, but at the end of every floor, you have to verse any boss. And we got Monstro first, and Monstro is probably one of the easiest bosses. He's designed to sort of give you an idea of what to expect. Like, yeah, he jumps around and he pukes and stuff, and he does this jumpy thing. There is a stronger version of Monstro, I think it's like Monstro 2, I actually don't remember the correct name, could be Monstro 2, but anyway. So after you defeat the boss, like we're just about to, there we go, we have a chance of getting an item, and we got the squeezy, so we get to fire tears faster, which is pretty good. And the squeezy is a pretty stock standard item. As you can see, we got to go through 4 floors to get to the final boss. Now, the first final boss, because there is more than one, is, I'm not going to say who it is because that's a spoiler, and spoilers aren't good, but after you beat the first final boss for the first time, you unlock another final boss, and then you unlock another final boss, and yeah, there's like, it's just a bunch of final bosses basically. Anyway, so we're just going to explore, and we blew that up. We have a pill, let's see what we get. Okay, we got tears up, that's a good pill. Pills have a chance to either be good or bad effects. Usually you get bad effects, unless you get an item called PhD or Lucky Foot. That will make it so they're like 100% positive. But yeah, that's about it really. After the first room, you have to unlock the item rooms with a key, as we see here. We get a spirit heart for that, not really worth it. But we got chocolate milk. So what chocolate milk does is makes it so everything has to be charged, like your tears have to be charged. And so with technology, as you see, you charge it up and it goes like that instead of like a small beam. So that's okay, not a bad pickup. But it'll be increased damage for when you do, oh god, that hurt. For when you do charge it up, for sure. But you can still choose not to charge it up by clicking the button. And because we have the life power-ups, we are going to go into this room, which is a sacrifice room, I believe. And they often have these red chests, or an item like this, another one of these. And ask again later. These guys have a chance of dropping tarot cards or other random stuff, but didn't really get anything. We didn't take any damage. Over there is an item room, which can only be accessed if you have a key, and is not usually worth it unless you have like about 15 coins. Sometimes it can be worth it, but yeah. Anyway, we're versing Pin, and Pin is the easiest boss in the Binding of Isaac. Why? Because just look how much damage I did then. Like, it's huge. And also, he can do damage to himself. He's just like the easiest boss in the game. And if you have damage like laser, like I did, it's pretty good. But if you don't take any damage on a floor, like I did, you have a really high chance of getting the Deal with the Devil room. And I got the Pact. Well, I picked up the Pact there, which gives you damage upgrade, which is pretty good. And you don't really complain about those. But when you do get a Deal with the Devil, you can't have a Deal with the Angel, because you've already accepted a Deal with the Devil. And a Deal with an Angel is, well, a Deal with an Angel. Not much else to say about that, as we get absolutely demolished by these guys, which I think their names are buttlickers? Buttlickers? I'm pretty sure they're buttlickers. But over here we have this other poop, which when we destroy it, it just doesn't like it. But here we get holy water, which does damage once you've got hitten. Wow, hit. And as you can see, there's a lot to explain. But if we charge up, we can get really high damage off on those guys. So sometimes it's worth it. Usually you charge up before you get into a room, or when you have like no chance of being hit. These guys over here are called greed heads. When you get hit by them, you lose coins, and coins get dropped, and it's generally a bad time. As you can see there, I took a lot of damage. Up there is a dueling room, which you can only access if you have full hearts, which we do not. We have half a heart, and we're hoping to get our life upgrade before we get to the run. There's a self-sacrifice room that I don't want to get to. And there's another greed head, which we're just going to beat up because we can. Over here, there is a scissor rock, and we get one of those, which is cool. By one of those, I mean a spirit heart. Oh my god, I took damage. Okay. But not a big deal. As you can see, these guys are going to burst some stuff open. And that's all. And now we have to verse the Fallen. Now, which is Fallen is a pretty hard boss. Not extremely hard. But as you can see, that is the end of the first run. Now, I'm only going to do these in runs, so the first one was 8 minutes, as you saw. Next time we might get 40 minutes, you never know. So thank you guys so much for watching The Binding of Isaac, Part 1, and I'll see you guys later.